Hello, hello, beautiful friends. We are here today. I wanted to share a simmer pot magic tutorial with you, but we are doing a desktop simmer pot tutorial. So personally for me, I love the idea and the energy of simmer pots, but honestly, I'm also not, I don't get to them enough, basically. Not only do I not get to them enough for whatever reason, but a lot of times, so like my daughter is super sensitive to smells, and so having that waft in the kitchen and then through the dining room and the living room, etc., isn't always ideal. So if I needed to do a big house cleansing, I still might, like I definitely do use them sometimes, but a desktop simmer pot, you can see this one is very well loved, aka a butter warmer, it's easy yet powerful daily magic in your life. So I'm going to go through step by step what I do to use this magic in my life. I adore many forms of magic, through my ritual oils, through using candles, through using incantations, through creating spell jars and spells themselves, all sorts of beautiful things. But every single day, especially just when you, let's say, don't have time, maybe energy for a big ritual, candle magic takes time, things like that, right? Even the creation of a spell jar. This is something that is with you and that has active forces being used and being energized and being burned right by your side every single day. Literally do not go without this. This is also kind of my cue that I'm getting started with my magical work, and my life's work is my magical work, right? When I sit down to my desk, and I don't care what you do, whether, you are someone who also works from home, whether that's in your soul choice job or a job that pays your bills, which is super grateful to, it's just something that's super grateful to have. Or you're sitting down, you're dedicated to starting a meditation or a journaling practice, right? This is a way to have something that is steady, right? And that is like a cue for your body, your mind, your soul that we're creating magic. Let's go. It's time. I can get deeper into myself here. I can get deeper into connection with the essences of the universe and the earth, because that's what we're using here, all five really elements. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and this is why I love them and share them so often. I do create bundles as well in my group, where you'll get one of these, you'll get a set of color candles, you get an herb package. The only thing I don't send is like essential oils. But nowadays, now that I am making my own ritual oils with the Alchemical Rose Apothecary line, I probably will just start bundling them with a couple little half ounces, because that's what I use as well. So yeah, what you need, whether you're getting them from me or you want to go on somewhere like Amazon who sells butter warmers. That's literally what you're going to look up. That's what this is. So it comes with a little, I don't know what to call this. There's a ramekin, right? Is that what it is? A ramekin? You need your little thing. Some of them come with candles, but of course you can just get the tea light candles. I like the taller ones. These are the 8-hour ones instead of the little thin ones. So I normally, right, so we're starting, you need your simmer pot. You need your desktop simmer pot. You are going to need the fire. Like I said, I do like these taller ones, the little 8-hour ones. I don't think I have any of the short ones. But you can see it when you're shopping. Again, if you get them from me, you actually get a color set for me. So I use these all the time, but sometimes when I'm being like, it's not even when I'm being super specific, because I'm always being super specific, intentional in my magic, which we're going to get into as well. But it's just basically if the intuition hits that today I should add the added energy and bonus of color magic, then I will. So you'll see here, we are going to be doing a prosperity simmer pot. We're actually going to be doing one called My Success is Inevitable, because that's the herbs that I'm using for everything that's going in My Success is Inevitable oil. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful this is getting with the alkanet root. So everything that I'm putting in My Success is Inevitable ritual oil, again in the Alchemical Rose Apothecary line. Oh, it's so nice. There was oil on the outside of the, and this is what's great with the, with my oils, because I'll never put in any, like fragrances and stuff like that, right? I'm using essential oils, so most of the time it's like super soothing and skin friendly. Like there is cinnamon in here, so for some people you do just want to watch a little bit about that. Always test your skin, but many of the times it's very nice. So yeah, so everything that we're going to be putting together today, this specific blend is to help make our success inevitable. And that's what we're doing with magic, is that we are saying, I know what I have to do, or I am asking for even clarity on what I have to do, but I know that I need to show up. I know that I need to work. I know I need to make these action steps. But what I am intending and creating now is that the very real, alive, energetic, magical forces of the universe within earth, fire, water, air, and ether are going to come together through my powerful thoughts, through my powerful mind, and create this focus point, but this active, magical, energetic energy that is here for me. So while I'm writing my blogs, or while I'm writing my emails, or while I'm taking pictures of my crystals, while I'm making my oils, I have active energetic forces working with me. Very, very powerful magic in this tiny, simple little thing today. So we have the simmer pot. We are picking our candle. Now this is also an extra step that you can do. Oh, I do have a Sharpie right here. So you could do something super simple, like taking a Sharpie Holy fire, holy fire, holy fire. Thank you for coming in to our energies in this now moment. Thank you for coming into the energies of this candle spell, of this magical intention today. Thank you for coming forth and providing your healing, your purification, your empowerment, and your guidance. Thank you for using these 4 tenets of your sacred energy to help me be already successful, to be in the embodiment of my successful self. Thank you for helping me see clearly each step that I need to take, in what perfect order that I need to take them, so that I may be the most successful version of myself. Thank you for helping it work out so that the people, the places, the things that I need to meet or see or have or bring into my reality are here. Thank you also for, with your purification and your healing, to help me remove any obstacles or any energies that do not serve the most successful version of my life, so that the paths before me are clear, rich, happy, joyful, healthy, and very, very, very much successful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So as I do this, as every single step that I do is with intention. So no matter what it is, in every single step, you are going to be using intention, and you're going to stop in moments like that and bring forth your decrees and your invocations that are from your heart, right? They don't need to be this like written out script or something. Like if you really, really feel that you need it, you can go and find some powerful like scripts, like affirmations and mantras online. All right. So like if there's like a creative block or something that's going on with you, don't feel bad if you want to look up like written mantras. Like I just printed out all these really cool little cards that I'm going to be sending in your guys' packages. So there's nothing wrong with things like that. Like honestly, I probably will put a few of these up on my little altar creation desk here. So I'll read some to you. So the more I focus on ways to make money, the more money I make. Endless, limitless opportunities. I understand the game of money and play it well. I'll have to do a whole nother video on this, like playing with the universe like it's an algorithm. But that's what this resonates to me. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. That's the one. I'm not gonna like keep it under the jar because under the pot because there's fire here, but I'm gonna keep this one out. And that's gonna be in our successful vibes. And then I'm gonna keep this one out too. I make a lot of money doing what I love and am proud of. Hell yes. No matter what you're in right now, using that to be your successful vibes and knowing that you can create even better. I am grateful for the income that is coming into my life in this now moment, and now I am ready for more. Thank you, more please. That's another very good energetic vibe. So yeah, so whether you want to look up specific wealthy, successful mantras, or you go ahead and speak through the heart every time that you do it, every time that you decide that you're going to add a little magic. Since I'm adding energies here, one of my, or not one of my, like my favorite rune has always been Fehu, which is like fertility, wealth, success, money, good energy. So this is Fehu. Get everything's backwards. We're going to be yawning now that I actually brought through Holy Fire. But Fehu's been popping up in my life. I'll share little pictures of that. I've been literally finding like little tiny pieces of pine that are shaped exactly like that are the Fehu rune. And I'm like, thank you. Like in my house. Thank you. More, please. So just beautiful little signs like that. Again, that's synchronicity, right? So this is going right in the bottom of the jar. So I do have water by me. I do have water. So I'm going to start now with the herbs. I have this pretty old now. It's probably like smells so good though. Still like smells super cinnamony, and but like with all the rituals I've been using it with, I've probably been using this for about 2 months, maybe more. I love this piece of cinnamon. It actually came like this. It looks super like tree trunk, and cinnamon literally is a tree trunk rolled up. But the way that it like was unrolled when it came to me, I just love it. And so I use it as my stirrer. So you're going to want a stirrer. Cinnamon sticks are great for that. If you have one, I use their cinnamon in this energy, in this my success is inevitable vibe anyway. If you don't have a cinnamon stick to stir though, you're going to want like a nice little spoon, because you do want to, you're going to want to stir it. You're going to need active energy, especially as it goes. So, but if you don't have a cinnamon stick, you can also use ground cinnamon. I'll probably put some of this in anyway, just for the added like quickness and added energy of my success coming in. So Yeah, let me, today, see, sometimes I do this backwards. It doesn't really matter. It's your intention or, again, your intuition. So today I'm actually going to add my herbs first, and then I will add the water on top. So I have orange peel here. Orange peel to me is always, whenever I use orange or citrus, I'm like, thank you. And this is what you'll do, because you're going to imbue and thank and activate each herb. So it's like, thank you for the sweetness that my success and that my prosperity brings to my life. Thank you for the sweetness that me being successful brings to my family, the adventures and the joy and the happiness that we all get to experience now that my personal life and my businesses are more successful than I honestly could have imagined or asked for, right? Always even better than I can craft. And you can see here with my finger, what I'm doing is I'm adding the holy fire symbol. If you're not attuned to Reiki right now or holy fire Reiki, that's okay. You still have energy within you, right? Holy fire is just gonna like, elevate it up, 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 up. But know that you have magic and power in you. Your intentions and your decrees are power in themselves, okay? So you're imbuing it hand over herbs. You're thanking it for what it's going to do for you and what you want it to do for it. So orange is always filled with money, prosperity, success, good energy, right? Happiness. Use orange a lot. So very intuitive. Again, we don't want to stuff this with herbs. We're probably putting like, we're going to be putting like pinches, right, of each one. And then you can always, well, I'll share it then, because you will be adding more. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's really what I do when I'm actually adding it. Is I just thank it. Thank it for already working for me. We are also going to use blue flag root. Very powerful success. Specifically, blue flag root is really good for business matters. So for all of you that are entrepreneurs or that want to be an entrepreneur, that are looking to leave your 9-to-5, or you have a side passion that you're working on that you want and desire to be more successful, blue flag root. Very, very powerful. It's also really good for success in general, and also like luck and games of chance. Very, very good, successful money vibes. So yeah, so let's imbue the whole thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the beautiful, happy, steady, and immediate success that you bring in to my life this week, this day even. Thank you for helping me see the numbers that I desire. And even more importantly, thank you for helping my work reach the people who need it. I am here to share my successes with others. I'm here to share my passion and my work with others, so they in turn can turn around and be fulfilled, happy, living their own passions and creating their own successes in this world. Thank you, thank you, thank you for helping my work reach those people who need it and desire it and are here to also be game changers for this planet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to take little pinches. Like, oh. This blue flag root, I'm just going to rub it in. A lot of times when I do that, when I get herbs on me, I won't just like, I'm not going to like be rude, like, what are you doing on me? I really do. I just rub it in. Even sometimes, like, whatever, I will sprinkle stuff. Like, if I have like dust on my hands, I'll go like this over my head. I'm fine with having herbs in my hair. Maybe that's not something that you want to do. And we're going to thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, as we let it go into the simmer pot, all pretty over my cinnamon stick. Now, alkanet root, good luck, prosperity. I'm reading from this page over here. Good luck, prosperity, good fortune, and success in business matters. Also, uncrossing and protecting your finances and stopping others from ruining you financially. We typically always do want a guardian herb, a guardian oil, really herbs all over me, to add that layer of protection. Not only do I want to be successful, but like as my name gets bigger, as my assets get bigger, I command, it's absolutely my intention, and the only thing I accept is that everything that I have is protected. Right? Is protected and safe and honored. And so alkanet root is really good for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the beautiful and immediate success that you bring to my life, to my bank accounts, to my family. Thank you for the steady and increasing success that you bring to my life. Thank you for the luck, the happiness, the wins. Thank you for the expected and unexpected income and success and wins that you bring into my life. Thank you deeply for your protection. Thank you for helping to create a barrier around my bank accounts, my assets, my home, my car, my family, my life, so that any ill will that has ever been or ever will be sent my way gets stopped and deflected and transmuted or sent back if that is what is needed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to take a nice little chunk. Coconut root. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to go ahead and add, you know what, I'm going to put the water in and then I'm going to put the cinnamon in. That's just, again, that's an intuitive hit that I'm getting. You guys, use your magic. Whatever comes up in your head is what you should do, right? That is you leading you. It's your highest self leading you, your guides leading you. So I'm actually going to take my drinking water. And we're going to take a sip too. Always be charging your drinking water as well. We're blessing this water with the properties of happiness, joy, success, prosperity, and divine love. Especially allowing the frequencies of divine love to pour over all of those other essences and wishes and desires, so that everything that is brought into my life, and those are the lives that are watching this, because this whole live is turning into like an energy healing and spell in itself. So may all of our lives be blessed and filtered through the lens of divine love. May we be brought into the experiences, people, places, and things that are divinely for us, that will help us create happier, more successful, more fulfilling lives. And may everything that is not that simply be turned away from our paths. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sacred water. Thank you for flowing into this creation today. Thank you for creating the elixir of life that empowers and invigorates all of the herbs within. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, oh, you can see it very well. So I don't know how it's going to obviously show up on the video, but you're always, so for good things you want more of, you're going to stir clockwise. Thank you for my success. Thank you for my happiness. Thank you for my sweet, joyful, loving life. And I'm going to add a pinch of cinnamon, or a spoonful of cinnamon. Helps the magic come in. I could watch that movie today. And so again, I'm just sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the quickness, the fastness, the expedited way that you bring success and happiness and joy into my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just adding holy fire energy in again, and I'm going to rotate it again. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Intuitively, I'm just being called, I'm going to add little pinches of everything sealed right on the top. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today I am using wild orange and peppermint. That's also what goes in this oil. My success is inevitable. Again, this is very intuitive as well. If you were using things like in oils or in salves, you would want to make sure you're using proper dilutions. Of course, you don't want to use too much also, because there is like a proper dilution for air. If like your cats stay in your room with no airflow, like this is not really like steam distillation. I mean, the steam distillation that is like the air, but it's not the same, what's the word? Diffuser. It's not the same as having a diffuser going with oils that are dangerous to like animals. Very, very subtle here. But again, this has to be your intuition. So really lean into it with what you want to use. Like if you have like pets or little ones, that'll be like right by your desk, like right by this pot. Oh my God, it smells so good. Just imagine peppermint and wild orange wafting and merging together. And at this point, I'm going to thank them for their sweetness and their divine energy and the blessings and prosperity and success, pure invigoration that they're going to bring to me, inspiration and motivation and dedication that I'm going to get from these added oils. Thank you, thank you, thank you for bringing all of this into my life and into my businesses. Thank you. And then, so the final step, which I can't like lift up and show you, I do commonly use a lighter, but when I was, oh, that's right. So again, today, just out of pure inspiration, this is not in the oil, but out of pure inspiration, I want to use a little bit of sweetgrass. So I'm going to take a little bit of sweetgrass, I'm going to take my scissors, I'm going to cut some right off into it while thanking it for its sweetness as well as its sacred protection and for helping me clear any old, stagnant, or negative or harmful energy that was in relation to my money, to my prosperity, to my success, anything that might have made me from an inner realm or an outer realm, right? If it's my own fears and my own programs, I'm thanking this beautiful sweetgrass for bringing them up and out and cleansing them. And I'm also thanking it for, again, adding a beautiful barrier of protection right along with a sacred alkanet root, that any outside harm that could ever possibly influence my finances, my assets, myself, my family, my home, etc., simply cannot get in anymore. They are banished and transmuted. I did another quick stir, and gnomes are my people. I don't think you can see. No, I don't have any gnomes back there, but I have a dozen gnomes all over my room. I just love them very much. Cute little blue things. I think I'm going to include these in the, I'll have to go to the shop, but there's this little witch shop by me that sells these really adorable matches, and I'm going to go pick a bunch out for the March's Magic in the Making box with the Alchemical Rose Apothecary. I'll share links to that as well. this month is money magic, money blessings. Last month we did a divine love, and the month before that we did a new beginning. So they are really shaping out to be amazing kits. Thank you, Sacred Fire, for coming forth and giving energy and love. Always love. I think all of the elements bring us love. I'm going to bring this forth here. Let the match burn out. Let me put that down somewhere safe. And then I'm going to come forth with the fire lit below it and just bring it all together. Thank you, sacred fire. Thank you, sacred water. Thank you, sacred earth. Thank you, sacred air, and the steam and the distillation that will come from this. Thank you, sacred ether, my sacred self that brings the energy of the fifth element together with this incantation and with this decree. Thank you to my sacred guides and the benevolent ones, those of the third heaven or higher. Thank you directly to Source, God, Goddess. Thank you for helping me align to the reality where I have sweet success in my life, sweet success after sweet success. Thank you for making it so that my success is inevitable. This whole time I'm beaming, I'm directing this into the simmer pot. And at this point, like I said, you just want to pour forth like all your gratitude, right? And all your thanks. This whole thing is very positive. Yeah, and just imbuing the what you want, but also the what you have, and that you're grateful for it being in your life now, and for you being able to see the way forward for it coming into your life more, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the divine love, all the divine success, all the divine blessings. I know that I am divinely protected and highly favored, and I wish this energy to be sent into everybody who will watch this message as well. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Okay. And then I'm going to just make a little space. And I put this, so I have it in front of, I have a money tray, a peridot money bowl. There's like a manifestation bowl there. I have like a manifestation box. This whole area is like my energy station. And I literally sit it here, but since it's a desktop simmer pot, I have my room set up where there's like 2 stations now, because I run an entire like apothecary, right? Shipping, creation, all the other work that I do. So I kind of have like a writing computer station, and then I have this creation station over here. So since it is a desktop, I will take it over there with me, right? I don't take it out of this room just because I don't do, like I would do obviously cleansing and stuff like that, but I don't sit out anywhere else and do like my spiritual work. So it's just for this room, but I will move it desk to desk where it is. Like I actually have another altar over there as well. So if I was doing magic, like if I was doing candle magic, well, now that I think of it, I might keep it over there just because I'm specifically doing other candle magic there, and I would be doing like bigger work there, but then keeping this here as an added energy as well. So this is on whenever I am in this room. If I'm only even like, I don't recommend this, right? Fire safety first, guys. But it's a tiny little simmer pot. It's meant to burn there for hours. So if me personally, as long as I don't have anything near it, which I never do, like I will absolutely like go out to eat lunch or to make food or something and bring it back without putting it out. And when I do put it out, I am one of those that like agree, I don't like blowing my candles out. So I literally would just take like the back of a spoon. I have a spoon, here it is. You can see that this is what I use it for. I have a spoon, and this is green aventurine, by the way, so like all the prosperity vibes. Yeah, and this one is just used where I go right down to the flame and I just gently, very gently douse it into like the wax. Again, these candles literally last for like 8 hours, so you can burn them for a while and even the next day. So like this one still has like a couple hours left in it. Just for the purpose of what we were doing, I did a new one. So for the length, the last stuff that I had brewing in there was probably going for about a week. I don't always use it that long. I'm probably more of like a 3 to 4 days, but that's intuition again. As long as you are lighting it every day, it's not going to be like building any like bacteria or anything in there. But like if for whatever reason, like you forgot about it like a day or two, then I would just say, I mean, one, your energy is out of it anyway, right? So I would say it both became energetically stagnant, but also like, who knows what might be brewing in there with herbs and water and oil, right? But otherwise, as long as you're lighting it every day, like, again, I'll light it in the morning when I'm here. And if I know I'm like going out for a break or like taking Zoe out, of course, if I leave the house, I'm putting it out, and then I'll relight it that night. It literally is going while I'm back here. It's almost never not on when I'm back here, because no matter what I'm doing, if I'm at the computer writing something, that's my magic. That's my work, right? It doesn't matter, again, so no matter what I'm doing back here, I'm creating magic. And that's what I want you to think about your lives as well. And again, even if it is like you're working in your 9 to 5, let's say that's not your passion work yet, you're still creating like stability. You're creating stability and resources and even love, right, out of that job, because you're providing for yourself and your family and your home, right? So I really want you guys to think about that, like creating magic no matter where you are in your life, or realizing, really more so what I want to say is realizing that where you are, it also has its benefits. And there's also energies to be grateful for in it. And then so you can see also where you want to go, right? I can be grateful for where I'm at while intentionally creating spells and work to have more. Thank you. More, please. I hope this was helpful. I'm sending you all the most sacred healing, purification, empowerment, guidance, and straight successful vibes into your life. Much love, much peace. I'll see you in the next video.